Don't boo me. I've seen what you people cheer for. Hey, everybody. Good Friday. What's up? What's going on? It is good to see you. It is good to be seen by you. I, of course, am the one, and as far as anybody knows, only Bill Sylvie, a.k.a. the Dungeon Delver. There may be other Bill Sylvies. There may be other Dungeon Delvers. But I'm the full kit here, guys. How is everybody? We made it through another week. Everybody. And I hope you're all well. I hope you have all had a fantastic one. I had a pretty good one. We had a lot of fun last night. We had guest Tim Imholt on. Wednesday, we started our deep dive into the Lindor Isles series of modules. That's going to be going on for a while, guys. We're going to be having a lot of fun with that. Hey, Slade Wilson. Tuesday night, we played some AD&D, and Monday night, well, we just kicked off the week on Monday night. So, we'll be coming at you. And hey, keep your eyes open this weekend. I got a couple of interstitial newsy type videos dropping this weekend. I'm going to be doing that. And if this is your first time by, if you're wondering, what is it these people are fixing to do on the internet, live in front of God and everybody, what's about to happen here? Well, if you want to find out more, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon for notifications, and that will keep you up to date and informed. But regardless of what we do, it is brought to you by our friends at Hellebarde Games. Now, Hellebarde makes the kind of adventures that they'd like to play, whether it's for Castles and Crusades, for 5th edition, or for the OSR. Old School is in play at the table with Hellebarde Games, and you can find them on DriveThruRPG or at their website, hellebardegames.com, and they are linked down below. And speaking of down below, if you're watching this video later, if you missed the live stream, please feel free to leave a comment, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and tell me what you liked about it, and I'll do more of it. But anyway, tonight we are fixing to play some Gamma World. We are going to step back into the realm of post-transhuman apocalypse and get down and irradiate some people. Good guys, bad guys. I'm the guy with the DM screen. So anyway. Ryan David says YouTube seems to have the darndest time loading. Well, you know what it is, Ryan. It's demand, basically. There's so many people tuned in right now. They just can't keep up. Google engineers, as we speak, are probably just tearing their hair out, trying to figure out how to allocate more bandwidth to the Delver's Dungeon live stream. That's what that is. And other lies I tell myself to stop from curling up in a ball and weeping. But anyway, so we'll get to the Gamma World game in just a minute, because that's what we do now. That's it. Hey, Tuck, good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you are. Hope you're doing well. Yang says he thinks it's ad blockers. They've been slowing down people who use them. Yeah, you know what? That's probably true. You know what I find particularly hilarious? I use ad blockers as well, but and I think it's it's a flag of surrender that they will detect an ad blocker, and instead of coding better ads that can circumvent the ad blocker, they've just decided to screw with people's computers. But I have, because my daughters wanted it for the music, YouTube Premium. We have one, so we all have a YouTube Premium account. But I have an ad blocker for everything else in the world. I still get ads on YouTube occasionally. Although I have gone through, like, Yang's channel, Dungeon Minister, Paint Minis Live, RPG Grandma, of course, the Speakeasy, so many people I have allowed you. But then there's other stuff. I'm just like, look, I just want to hear you read a Wikipedia article about late war Sherman variants for 42 minutes to put me to sleep. Okay. But despite having YouTube Premium, it's like, nah, we're gonna choke your bandwidth too. To which I say, harder, daddy. To which I say, screw that. Somebody who programs Adblocker Pro has got to be working on a stealth mode. Got to be working on a stealth mode that just hides it. But anyway, you know, what can I say? They play their games, we play ours. And at the end of the day, as long as users, at least a subset of us, just keep plugging away, we'll always stay one step ahead of them. But anyhow, I feel like, does it seem like I'm kind of sitting lower tonight? Have I not? There we go. That's a little better. But anyhow, well, I'm glad you finally see me, Ryan. Florida is sinking. Florida's sinking. It is true. It's swamp ass is what I'm just sinking straight into the ground. Orbital Lair, greetings, good evening, good to see you. But anyway, we have got fun for you guys tonight. We're going to play some Gamma World. Remember, no disintegrations. Wait, no. Remember, lots of disintegrations. Because everybody needs a little torque grenade in their lives, right? And speaking of people who need torque grenades and disintegrations in their life, why don't we welcome our superlative survivors? What's going on with my... Our wasteland wanderers themselves. Everybody, let's put your hands together first and foremost for Yang Yan Zhao, or He Who Knows 10,000 Things.
Good evening, everyone.
He's probably sane, but he's definitely Doom Master. Everybody put it together for the man himself, Doom Sword. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, calm down, man. Relax a little bit. Take it down. You're at a 10. I need you at like a 6. It's Friday. She's Monday. Everybody give a big old Delver's Dungeon welcome to Connect.
Evening, peeps.
And sew a needle pulling thread. Kevin is here as Do Re Mi.
Hello.
So welcome back to our adventurers, and we're just going to go ahead and jump right on into the game because it's game time. When last we left, this intrepid band of warriors in the wasteland, you guys were at some sort of strange building. Maybe it had been a trading outpost of some kind, and you indeed had traded sharp words with a malevolent fellow on a computer screen after he had sprung a grenade trap on you. And then you had to deal with some arcs who were looking for a handout particularly your hands, out of your bodies so they could snack on them. You had found a little bit of loot, but this spooky fellow calling himself the district manager had taunted you via an ancient electronic viewing device before you were able to disarm his fiendish trap. So what now, adventurers? Radioactive space crickets got your tongue, guys?
We're just gonna stand here and think about this, or we're gonna do something about it.
So we didn't find the actual guy who was doing it, right?
Nope.
We just disconnected his terminal for him in an abrupt way.
You're just going to have to come down here, Con.
And directly above us is the roof of the building, right? We're on the top floor.
You think so? Yes. You think that's the case?
Should we go down? See if there's a basement in this place. Maybe that's where he's hiding.
It is possible.
And I will point out, you do see a thin wire hanging over a hole in the floor. So whatever that wonderful frag grenade trap was, it was originally set up in this chamber you are currently in.
Do-Re-Mi, would it be possible for you to figure out where all the wiring in this building originates from?
I'm going to look and see if I can figure out where all the wiring originates from.
All right. So what are you trying to do that for? And I will tell you what dice are appropriate.
Was there, there was a camera and on the
That's
display
right.
as well.
You do see a functional camera in the corner that has rotated and is pointing at you.
Right. I'm going to start with that.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can figure out where that cable goes. Assuming it's not all digital.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Give me a D10 roll.
Okay. Got to use the right dice. That is a 4.
It is a 4. That is sufficient. So yeah, you can just kind of trace the wire along, and it goes into a neat little grommeted hole in the wall.
Okay. Is the wall that it's on does it have a window or door or anything like that?
No, it's just a blank wall. There's a collapsed bookshelf next to it.
We didn't see any wire mold or anything weird outside when we walked in, right? That's on the other side of the building.
I'm sorry, you didn't see any what?
Wire mold, or conduit, some kind of weird stuff.
You weren't really looking at that, so...
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Well, it goes into a wall, Rex. Kind of hard to tell. However, you might be able to determine where it's going if you just push it a little bit.
Push the camera a little bit?
The wall, right?
Oh,
Put your fist
okay.
through the wall.
He'll just kick the wall in.
Okay, yeah, that's not hard at all. There's a it's that strange sort of plasticky yet like stone or perhaps metal substance that all the buildings from the before the war seem to have been made out of, interconnected in sections. But if you break through it around where the cable is, you can see that it goes to this thin material. Then there's the wall as I described it, and the cable kind of turns and goes up. It's attached to the wall somehow as it goes upward.
So there were stairs. Were the stairs going up?
The stairs brought you to this floor.
Oh, okay. We haven't gone up.
So yes, but no.
Okay. Well, there's no other stairs going up from here at all.
No.
Okay.
Can I just hit the rocket boosters and punch through the ceiling?
I mean, you can try.
I would like to try.
Okay. Let's see. Give me a percentile roll, please.
Oh boy. Okay.
And I think everybody has working dice this evening, so that's a good thing.
Did you see it?
Okay. Yes, I do. I see it on the screen. Okay, so you rocket up, you smash into the ceiling. Your force field flickers a little bit. Everyone in the room, you're showered with debris as Rex flies up. There's some very flimsy sort of grid of thin strips of metal and just dust and all kinds of crap just falls all over you. And Rex, you dent this large interlocking sort of complex beam above you.
We should have looked and see if it was a suspended ceiling first, huh?
I don't think this is up to code.
Well, it definitely isn't now. Huh.
Well, you'll have to take that up with payroll.
HR. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think he's here. I think he's somewhere else, right? I mean, I don't know how he was getting his picture here, but
Well, I believe in a lot of these ancient buildings. There's some sort of central command room or control room where the wires came out of, either electrical or perhaps their communications, which is why I had asked before. So perhaps if we trace them back, it could be in the basement if it's not up here.
okay. What other equipment's up here?
There's 2/3 of a ton of Hostess fruit pies.
Yeah.
we got a lifetime supply on that one.
Fruit flavored McNoral chorts is what you guys have got.
Yeah. But I mean, is there any other equipment up here, or?
In this office, not that you guys haven't shot, punched, sliced, kicked over, ripped, smashed through with powered armor.
Are there any other offices or rooms or anything on this level?
There are 5 doors down the hallway.
Well, let's check them out.
Before we go, I would like to vibro knife the wire that's connecting the camera, and then I would like to take the camera.
All right, that's easily done. And ripping the camera off the wall is just dead simple. Just break.
What about the tripwire? Does it look like somebody had to pull it, or does it look like it just was automated?
The tripwire
For the grenade?
Oh, yeah, looking down, you see kind of a simple eyelet that the cable was hooked from. Goes behind the collapsed bookcase, and behind it, I mean, you can follow the wire until the bookcase covers it up, and then down, and it's probably goes down in the floor somewhere.
Oh, okay.
And
Can
then
I
from
move?
there into the. I'm sorry?
Can I move what's left of the bookcase?
Yeah.
Is there anything behind it? Just a wire, or does the wire go into the wall, or?
No, the wire follows along, and there's a couple more eyelets there.
Okay.
And from there into a hole that is drilled in the floor.
Okay. But it doesn't look like there's anything for somebody to pull or move, or it looks like it's triggered solely downstairs.
Right.
Okay.
Like you.
Yeah, so he didn't even have to be in here, guys. That just happened on its own.
Sometimes grenades just fall out of holes in buildings and, blow up your lizard man buddy.
Let's hope this is not one of those artificial intelligence things, like the robots.
Especially the pusher robots. I don't like those at all.
The shover robots are the worst. They are there to protect you from the terrible secret of space.
Actually, getting robots to fight those ETH wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
I'm with you. We just got to convince them, I guess. Well, I mean, there's not much left of us looking here. Let's check the hallways. Go down and see if the other doors have anything.
All right. I'll move the crate of fruit chortles out of the way, and we can go down.
Well, the other rooms are all up here.
Oh, my bad.
No,
Yeah,
that's okay.
we couldn't take the fruit pies up. They wouldn't fit downstairs.
Too big for the hallway. And
No,
if I
no,
keep eating them, I'm going to be too big for the hallway.
No, I blocked off the landing up here at the end of the last one.
Right. So, you have, I believe it was going back out in the hall. The 2 doors are now on your left, and then there's 3 on your right.
So we'll
Which
take
one
the
you want
first
to take?
left. Let's just do left first, and then we'll come back on the right, I guess. Unless we hear something. Do we hear anything in there?
No, you don't.
We just have to be aware he may have rigged all of the offices the same way.
Yeah, this guy's a jerk.
Well, he seems like a micromanager.
Are any of these doors locked with like an electronic keypad, or they're all just normal doors?
No, it just seems to be the same sort of metal sliding handle that all the ancients used. No key cards or anything like that are here.
All right, guys, stand back, and Rex will kick in the first door.
Okay, I'll stand back by the turtles.
Yeah, the door just splinters and flies open. This is a very dusty room. There's a small desk in it. It's maybe 4 meters by 4 meters. That would certainly track with the outside of it. There is a desk. There's an ancient terminal, obviously broken, and there are a few boxes along one wall and a dilapidated chair lying on its side.
Let's search the boxes. Maybe there's something useful in here.
All right.
Yeah, I'll look at the top box, see what's in there.
Well, let's see what you find. What's in box number 1? That's a 27. It's freeze-dried ETH seeds.
Oh, yay!
Oh,
Plant for hilarity. No,
We're gonna burn those suckers.
I was gonna say, wouldn't the freezing cause it to not be viable as a plant anymore?
All right, let's see. Those are monster encounters, and while hilarious, I would, I think it would be a little cruel to say, you open the box, there's a blash. There is in the top box. It's a little smaller than the others. There are a set of aluminum cylinders. There's 6 of them, and they're about 400 millimeters long, and they all have a cap on the end.
Does I look at it? Does it have labels or writing or anything on it?
No.
Okay. 400 millimeters. Okay.
Wow.
Yang, can
Yeah.
you scan them to try to determine what they are? Maybe.
Well, no,
Sure.
they're not. Yeah, they're close. They're closer to like 200 millimeters. They're about that long.
Okay. I'm not getting any like radioactive readings
No,
on them.
no, no.
Are okay.
Nope.
They don't.
Is the cap just a rubber cap or a plastic cap or?
It seems to be plastic.
I'm not picking up anything deadly.
Might as well eat it then.
I'll.
Can you carefully shake it to see if it makes any noise?
Are the caps screwed on, or are they just pressure fit?
There's some knurling. You're not sure. You think they're probably pressure fit.
I have no idea what the hell this is. I show it to everybody and say, anybody seen one of these before?
Is there a wick coming out of the caps?
No.
Is there-
Rex will just shrug.
Is there any kind of fixtures on any ends?
Nope. It is a smooth aluminum cylinder, rounded end.
I'm gonna
Man,
try to
just
take
go
the cap
through all
off.
that stuff. Come on. We got stuff to do.
I'll try to take the cap off.
Yeah, it just pops right off. There's a faint, sort of pungent, almost sort of a floral smell. And when you open it up, it looks like dried leaves sort of fall out of it. Also falling out of it is a little slip of paper, perhaps a centimeter wide and maybe 3 centimeters in diameter.
Okay, I think it's a fortune cookie. I'm gonna look at the piece of paper.
Okay.
Or a time capsule?
It's a tiny picture. There is a tiny picture on it, maybe 1.5 centimeters diameter of a woman in a dress, and the writing on the paper says Ebor's finest, YBOR''S finest.
I don't know what it is. I'll screw the cap back on or push it back on, and I'll hand those cylinders to Monday. Hey, I think that's women's stuff.
Okay, I'll take them and I'll stuff them in a backpack.
We'll knock down the box and get to the next box down.
All right.
I don't know what Wybor is or whatever the hell it is. Kind of stinky though.
Okay. In the box underneath that, there is a fine wooden box.
Okay. What kind? How does it open? Does it have a lid?
It just appears to be hinged with a corroded brass catch.
Okay, I'll lift the catch and open it up.
Okay. Inside that box is a huge pile of coins.
Domars?
They are not Domars, but some of them look. A great many of them look silver. There's some kind of blackish, tarnished ones that might be copper. They certainly look valuable.
Okay, well, I'll
Yeah, might as well take them.
yeah, I'll latch it back up so they don't fall out and
Okay.
stash it in my pack saying there's coins in this. I don't know. They look like they may be worth something.
All right, and there's one more box that isn't just like flattened or obviously empty or full of sheaves of yellow paper. Let's see what's in it.
Yep.
A cruise missile.
ICBM.
No, we've already done that one. 99 is the 2/3 of a metric ton of McNeural Chorts, so you're not getting that again. Sorry.
Okay, good, because I think we have enough. I'm not
2
sure, but I
lifetime
think we do.
supplies.
Well, now that the lizard guy isn't eating them all.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna take it back to camp. They're gonna be good for a while.
Okay, the last one is it looks like an ancient's illumination device, like that would be set on a table.
Does
It's
it have
in-
a green shade?
No, it does not, but it seems to be in fair condition. The illumination strip in it appears to be intact, so if connected to power, it might light up a room.
Cool. We'll throw
Anybody
it
want
in with
this
the
light thing?
shorts. We'll throw it in with the shorts. We'll take it back to camp.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's nothing left in here, guys. This is a bust.
We got some more rooms to check out.
There's one more room on this side of the hallway, and then there's 3 on the other side.
Well, Rex will
Same
go to the
procedure?
next one and kick the door in.
Okay. This is another room that is identical in size to the one you just left. There's nothing in it except about halfway up the back wall, stacked lengthwise, so that they're basically that you're looking at the narrow end. Against the back wall are femur bones. Just femur bones.
Only bones.
No ribs, no skulls, no radius, no ulna, no feet, no hips, no vertebrae. Just femur bones. And there are probably a few hundred.
What is wrong with these people?
Can we tell what kind of creature would have
Uh,
provided these femur bones?
I mean, they're leg bones. Given the size, you think maybe from pure strain humans, or near enough as to not matter.
Do they seem to be like gnawed on or anything else like that?
Nope.
No
Nope.
cuts in that?
Nope. Nothing like that.
That's not creepy at all.
Usually you have to have a church to have things like this. Yeah. I'm not interested. You guys,
Yeah.
anybody want to check them out?
Looks at it. Is this a place of burial?
Not any way that I've seen before.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just a particular bone type, so it's not a full skeleton.
A most
It's-
disturbing discovery. Perhaps we should leave it alone.
Yes, that seems to be like a trophy type thing.
Agreed.
So, yeah, let's move on.
Yep. Consensus met. Get the hell out of
Rex will bust open the next door then.
Okay, so the one nearest to the main office at the end of the hall, you recognize this. It's an ancient washing up and toiletry kind of place. There's grimy. There are the remains of grimy tiles on the walls. A couple of the little privacy closets with latrines in them. A couple of basins.
I'm looking for first aid kits.
I
in here,
knew it.
Maybe?
I knew it. I could have called it.
No. Nope.
Is there water
What is
in
a
the?
bathroom?
Is there water in any of the basins? No. Okay.
No.
We could put some water in there.
Well, we can.
Well, I
try.
mean, if you want to use it as the ancients did, we'll step out.
No, thanks. I'm good. I have all of the outside to do that.
let's move on to the next room.
Yeah.
All right. Bust open the next door.
This one is much the same as the previous one. but there are narrow basins mounted on the wall also.
Again, no first aid kits. But it
No.
gets... All right, moving on.
Okay, so the last one, you notice now that you're examining it because it's written in some dark substance that blends in very well with the wood. Looking at it, it says unauthorized personnel only.
As if that's going to stop us.
Wait, now,
This must be for us.
Did it say authorized or unauthorized?
Unauthorized.
Okay. Well, then, totally cool. Let's go.
Kicking that one down.
Okay. Let me get to the right tab here. Sorry. Talking to the folks there. That's not the one I want. Okay, there's an eardrum shattering kaboom when you do that. Everyone kind of jumps when that happens. You see your shields drop precipitously, Rex. And on the far end of the room, there's a chair, and tied to it is a crude firearm of some kind, both barrels of which are smoking.
I think these... Are there any other weapons or look like anything else is in the room?
No, there is not.
I think these were called hot guns. Maybe we should take one.
Oh, yeah, let's take them.
Is there just the one?
Yes, there is just the one.
Okay.
Are there any other doors or anything out of here?
No, this is a windowless room. You see marks along the walls that look like there may have been something mounted on the walls here. And in fact, hanging down from the ceiling in a few places, you can see some thin colored strands of wire, but there's nothing in here now except for, you now have a weapon of some kind. A most interesting and terrifying place this building is. We must be on our guard.
We're always on our guard.
Mm.
Should we head down to see if there's a basement in this thing?
I think that's a good idea, Monday.
I tell Monday that I think the Alamo is actually a little further west.
Is it?
Okay. Rex, I'm guessing you're moving the Mignol chorts out of the way?
Yes.
All right. So this weapon that you have removed from the chair, it's approximately this long. The grip of it near the trigger, you can tell, has been cut off, as has the ends of the barrel. There are two barrels on it, but you'll have to make the appropriate rolls to determine how to use this if you wish to use this.
Rex will hand it back towards Monday or Doe. Anyone?
You want it, Doe?
I don't need it, but if you want me to figure it out for you, I can try to figure it out.
Sure, go ahead. I mean, I've got a couple of weapons, so I don't need it.
So does let's figure it out just so we can find out if it's going to be useful or not.
Yeah,
I'll
that
see
would
if I can
probably
figure
be
out
good.
how to, operate it, how to open it, reload it.
Give me a D10 roll.
Okay.
And if there's additional
It's next to
ammunition.
impossible for you not to at least figure out. Yeah,
That's
even
hilarious.
so. Yeah.
It's a 5.
So yeah, with all your bonuses, you're like, oh, I moved this lever, and you think, oh, it broke in half, but it just kind of pivots forward, and flying out of it are 2 cylinders about that long and about that big around. One is colored red, and the other is colored green, and they clatter on the floor.
Somebody put a 16 gauge shell in a 12 gauge gun. Okay. Yeah. I say I don't think we have ammunition for this, but it's pretty easy to use if anybody wants to try it. We didn't see any. There was no boxes or anything in there where this is at, right?
No.
Okay.
So
Well, we know what it looks like.
you've sort of figured it out. Do you want to continue to try and sort it?
No, I mean, I think we know what it is, but until we find other stuff that it might be able to shoot, we'll just put it aside.
Okay.
I mean, I'll carry it, but I'm gonna put it on my back or on my pack or whatever.
Alrighty. So you got that. Where to?
I think down.
Downstairs. Yep.
All right. Let's see. Okay, so you are back downstairs now in the main warehouse area. You've got your big crate of fruit pies. Your sleeve buddy is helping himself to another one. Delicious. The ancient humans truly knew how to make most delicious items.
You're a hungry dude.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
We're gonna look around to see if there's a door that goes down to a basement or sub-level.
All right. You search around for a while, but you don't find one.
I mean, we could just level the building.
Or we could go outside. You could jump up and see if there's something on the roof.
Bless you.
Alrighty. Thank you. Alrighty then. So that's exactly what Rex will do.
Okay, Rex. So you head outside, using your jumping ability. I tell you what, give me a D6 roll.
Okay.
You don't see anything of note on the building. The top is flat, sagging just a little bit. There's a large sort of metallic object in the top center. You've seen these things on roofs all everywhere. They have lengths of corroded copper, some destroyed by weather and decades, well, really a century and a half of hard radiation, circuit boards, cylinders that once contained either a gas or a liquid, and huge rotating fans that are sometimes seized up. So you don't really see anything other than that.
While I'm up here, I'll just take a quick 360 panorama. Do I see anything that looks either suspicious or promising?
Nope, you do not.
All right, I'll go back down.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry to say, but there was nothing up there.
Okay. While you were there, did you see anything that looks promising in any direction?
No, I saw nothing that looked either promising or threatening.
So there's no functional camera anymore, right? His ability to see us, whoever he was, is no longer there.
Well, it's in your pack, so
Okay, it was the only camera. Okay.
I'm
Because
gonna
I was
look
planning
around
on
and
taking some other stuff without paying for it as well, but since he's not here to witness, there's really nothing worth taking.
Are there other cameras mounted in any of the buildings that we can see?
no, I mean it's just street ruins around you now.
I guess let's continue on.
Okay.
Yeah, this was a sidebar, right? We didn't really
Yeah.
have a reason to be here on its own.
Yeah.
Are you carrying the crate of fruit pies?
Heck yeah.
All right. Stomp.
Until I can't.
Stomp. Now we need to talk about your armor because you've been going all day in your power armor. It's not night yet, but that, that has a that does have a limit as far as power. Let's see.
Yeah, the last note I had said 24 hours left on armor, but I'm not sure. I would assume that's from when we got to town.
Okay. So you've got about 22 hours. It's 42 hours on 2 fully powered atomic cells. So the Sleeth continues to guide you as best he can as you move through the city. And as you travel along,
Singing a song?
you can if you want to. But as you're traveling along, probably having your insane reflexes, you catch sight of some movement behind a barrier that seems like it consists of two sort of ancient large form ancient transport vehicles that are blocking the street. The Sleeth makes a comment. He goes, I was hoping that this place would not be occupied. When I moved through here earlier, there were the 2 ancient machines blocking the way, but I saw no one here.
My first instinct would be to shoot at it.
Okay. You see a brown furry head bob up from out of one of the windows. If you want to take a snapshot, go ahead and give me a roll. Laser rifle, I'm guessing?
Yes, sir.
That is a hit. Roll your damage. Good Lord. So 26, you hear this kind of wet pop as your beam intersects something and a slump, and you hear several enraged screeches. Jumping up out of the windows and such, you see a group of easily 19 batters. Some are armed with clubs, some are armed with crossbows. A few of them have stuff that looks a little bit more sinister. Rex, what are you doing?
Well, first I am going to give a dirty look to probably Sane And then he will use his suit's the loudspeakers to say, "We are sorry. That was an accidental discharge. Please allow us through, and we will be happy to pay you in sweet treats."
Okay. Connect, what is Monday doing?
I'm clicking my laser, my energy cloak on to be
Okay.
cautious.
Kevin, how about Do Re Mi?
Yeah, Doe's gonna have his laser rifle, but I'm not pointing at him yet. I'm just readying it to shoot at them if I need to.
Okay. The Sleeth is flicking on the vibroblade and assuming a defensive stance, and let's see how they react. What's Rex's charisma?
14.
Okay. They gibber and screech and jump up and down, and one of them in broken common points at you and yells, "We will take the treats! We will take them from your dead bodies! Attack!" So let's roll initiative, please, if you would, Yang.
Well, that worked.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's see. There is a flash and a whoosh, and you see, like, right in the middle of your suit's heads-up display, Rex, you just see the words, "Incoming missile alert."
Ooh. Okay.
And let's see. I got to see what this is. I mean, I know what it is. I just got to say class. That's a class 16. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that hits. Come on. But apparently it was not particularly well manufactured missile, because there is a there's a sharp explosion, and you see your shields dip down by 14 points. No one stated that they were bunched up or not bunched up. So I'm going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt. However, there are more shots coming your way. So let's roll those. The Sleeth's going to get a couple of crossbow bolts because he stood out tall and proud. Let's see.
Fool.
Come on. There we go. He only takes one, and that is 1 point of damage. He has... However, there are some bullets being fired at everyone. 1, 2, 3 shots at Do Re Mi.
Nice. I have an AC of 2.
Yeah, and I can't. Is that a 9 or an 18? I don't think that's an 18. I think that's a 9. Yeah, that must be a 9. So that misses. And here's 4 for Monday. One of those hits. And let's see.
Yeah, I've got the right armor, so.
Okay. All right, there's 6 points of damage for you, and back over to Rex. Wow. Yeah, so I got you with one of them there.
Mm.
And that is 11. Your suit's shield is only what, 20? Or is
20.
it 20?
So
20.
yeah, it's 20 total for the round. So
Yeah,
I think I take 5 damage then.
Yeah, you felt that. Yeah, you stagger back. It's like, hey, something hurt me. And there's going to be a couple for probably sane.
AC3.
All right. And I think one of those gets you. And that is 9 for probably sane.
Ouch.
Okay. That concludes the round. You see the batter that fired a rocket at you, Rex, is he's readjusting that pipe and bringing it back to bear.
All right.
So, probably saying, what are you doing?
Well, I'm certainly shooting again.
Okay.
Yeah, so is the assumption that I took out the guy that was between the barricade?
Yes. It has not popped back up.
Is that guy who's attempting to shoot the rocket, is he in plain view?
You can see him. He's not just standing up out in the open.
Right, sure. I mean,
Right.
who looks like the best target? Him?
I mean, as far as danger, yeah, it's probably him.
Yeah, I'll shoot at him. Thank you.
All right. Make you an attack. And just like in AD&D, he does have cover, so that will not hit him.
Right.
At least I don't think it will. I'm giving him a fairly good amount of cover. These batters are distressingly well organized as far as their tactics here.
Sure.
Come on. And that is a class 13 weapon, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's see. No, you do hit him. You actually do hit him.
Wonderful.
So roll some damage.
$27.
He screeches in pain and flinches, but is unfortunately still up. So, Rex, what are you going to do?
So they're behind the barriers, but are they like under a roof, or are they undercover from above?
Some of them are out in the open. Some are in these 2 ancient vehicles that are blocking the road, looking out of the windows.
Where is the guy with the rocket launcher?
He is on your right, and probably Sane just shot him. So,
is he undercover, or is he one of the ones that's out in the open?
No, he has some cover.
Okay, dang. Then I will drop the box and shoot with my laser pistol.
Okay. Any in particular, or Mr. Rocket Launcher?
Rocket launcher guy.
All right. What about Monday?
I will shoot with my pistol as well.
Okay. And Kevin, do re mi?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot my laser pistol. and I'm going to aim at one of the guys that are shooting the others, or myself, not the guy with the rocket.
Okay. The Sleeth throws himself onto the ground and begins to scuttle crawl to the left, sort of towards cover. But he's still got his sword, and he is uttering maledictions. He's not running away. It just looks like he's headed for cover. Dooms, how about an initiative roll, please?
Ooh.
Okay. Here is a rocket. Must have been a dud because it does not track. It just whoosh, just straight up into the air. Everybody just kind of watches for a second, and you hear this boom somewhere off in the distance. He just kind of looks at the tube, looks back at you, looks at the tube, shoulders it, and begins to work some kind of mechanism to load another rocket. Okay. So here are 1, 2, 3 bullets for you. That is one hit, which I don't think's really going to get to you there. Yeah, 8 points of damage, 8 off your shield. These are for. What is your armor class there, Monday?
4.
AC 4. Okay, the 14 maybe. So let's see. That's a 10. Your AC 4. Whew, just missed you.
Yes.
All right. These are do, re, mi. And I got a couple on you there.
Okay, AC2.
You take a total of 19 points of damage.
Oh,
My shield takes that.
Right.
Yeah,
nice.
I have 25.
All right. And unfortunately, the Sleeth was able to, or did not win initiative, so he was not able to get to cover in time. He takes. Oh, these are. He's getting crossbow bolts used on him. So he takes a couple of crossbow bolts, and I fired at Connect, didn't I?
Yes, you did. You just
Yes, I
barely
did.
missed. Yep.
Okay. All right. So that ends their round. Those of you what are shooting at Mr. Rocket Launcher, which I think is actually Rex and Monday,
Yep.
go ahead and take your shots. Rex, you start.
All right. Oh,
It's not going to hit.
Okay, hopefully I can get my dice to see.
See some metallic alloy flare and then melt away.
You can't see it. I rolled a 17 on the dice roller. I don't know why you can't see it though. Ugh.
Yeah, no, I don't see that at all.
You in the right room? Because I don't see it either.
I thought I was.
Yeah, it doesn't show us who's in the room anymore. So
Yeah, I can't.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you once again. Fine folks. Let me just do a quick refresh here. See if I can see you guys. See if
Yeah, it looks like
everybody
you
in
can
the
choose your room.
audience land sees that. That's a tenor. Somebody want to try their dice?
Yeah, it works.
All right. So what did you say you got?
A 17.
A 17. All right. Roll your damage.
Okay. Does somebody want to roll the damage? That way we can see them.
Yes, please. 6 dice from a laser pistol.
It's
Isn't it
5.
5?
It's 5, right?
Or 5 dice. I always do that. I always try and give you a little bit.
Yeah, I did 6. Somebody else
Okay,
did
yeah.
5.
He did not like that. He staggers. But yeah, he's not happy about that. And Kevin, did Do-Re-Mi shoot? Or you're just picking one at random, right?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just choosing one of the other ones that has one of the the ones that had the higher tech weapon.
All right, take your shot.
8.
And 8, and you are laser pistoling.
Yeah, it's 13 is the weapon class.
Yep. That is going to hit one of the ones in the open.
Oh, okay. $17.
And he absolutely did not like that. In fact, he hated it.
I love when they hate that stuff.
Yeah. Burning hair and so forth. All right. So, probably Sane, you going to continue to fight?
Yes, I am. This is my last charge on the laser rifle before I have
You
to
shooting at
switch.
Rocket Boy?
Yes, sir.
Take a shot. 8. I don't think that's going to hit, unfortunately. Let's see. 3, 13. No, that will actually just connect.
All right. Sweet. Ooh,
And
31.
31. That is sufficiente. He screeches and falls over dead. Some of the others are kind of moving off in that direction, like running towards where he was. So new round. Rex, you, at least for this round, don't have to worry about Rocket Launcher Boy. What do you wish to do?
I will shoot anyone else who's already been injured.
Okay. Connect, how about Monday?
I will shoot again.
Okay. And Kevin, Do-Re-Mi.
I'm reloading this round.
Okay. You see the Sleeth. He scrambles over to some bushes a little bit further and a little bit forward of where you are. So you're not sure exactly what he's up to. In fact, let me see here. Okay, at least some of the batters are aware of him. I don't think I rolled any attacks on him last round. Well, he was also ducked completely behind cover, so that'll be this round. All right, initiative, Connect. Roll a d6 if you can.
All right, I will try. Let's see if this works. I rolled a 2. I don't know if you saw it or not. I tried joining another room, but I was hoping it was you guys.
Yeah, no, it did not show up. Are you using the link there from the private chat?
Yeah, when I try to do that, it has that 40 error again,
Huh.
which is really weird because I am in the dice roller. It's just
I believe you.
I tried to go into your dungeon room and it just
All
doesn't
right.
work.
I have a really hot hand with initiative tonight. Okay. So yeah, a couple of batters are running towards Rocket Launcher. So this is going to be 3 slug throwers on Rex Dashington, and that is 1 hit, which This will not get through your shields. Yeah, no. That is all clean misses on Do-Re-Mi. That is one hit on probably Sane for 13. That is one hit on Monday for 10, and a couple of crossbow bolts at our buddy the Sleeth, who apparently did not hide in shadows well enough. But he is now, it's obvious he's seen, so he moves out of whatever cover he had, and he's just running straight at him, hissing and waving his sword. He will basically move up in this round and be engaged in at least a couple of them in melee. So Do-Re-Mi is reloading. So go ahead and take your shot there, Rex Dashington. That is going to hit.
Right. Ooh.
15. Okay. You just kind of picking one to zap.
Yeah, if there was one that was already damaged.
Okay. All right. Well, you zap him again, and he is not looking like he's in good shape at all. So connect. I tell you what, just to keep it going, a 10 will. Are you shooting at one in the open or one under cover?
One in the open.
Then that will hit.
Perfect. Thank you.
And that is also 10.
Cool. I clicked on
Alrighty.
the link separately. Now I should have my dice working.
Okay. Alrighty then. New round, probably Sane. Were you telling me that? Well, where are you at on ammo? Let me ask you that.
Yeah, 0 on the laser rifle. I was going to ask, is it possible to dual wield pistols?
With your decks, yes, but we're gonna do the old AD&D system here. You're gonna be at -2 with your right hand and -4 with your left, or however your character is oriented.
Right. So can I drop the laser rifle, draw both of the laser pistols, and start shooting?
Hell yeah. So
All right,
anyway,
yeah, that's what.
blasting.
Right, that's what I would like to do.
Please do so.
All right, so the first laser pistol
That's a hit.
is right. All right, that
And are
was
you
the one
full
at
John
-2.
Woo? Are you going full John Woo on one of them?
Yeah, that was the plan. The second one's going to be modified to a 1, so that's
Okay. So
certainly
yeah,
a miss.
that's a miss. So go ahead and roll your damage. And are you shooting at a damaged one or an undamaged one?
I would assume a damaged one, if that's possible.
Okay, that's fine.
That would be 15.
And there's one that Rex Dashington has been working over, and he's no longer with us. He's gone to the great Batter resting home in the sky. You are reloaded, Do-Re-Mi. Do you wish to continue blasting?
Yeah. Well, you said there were some running for the rocket launcher.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm shooting one of those jerks.
Okay. Rex, how about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. Well, maybe I'll shoot at one behind cover.
Okay. Connect, Monday gonna fire?
Yeah, she's gonna shoot at some of those heading to that grenade or rifle rocket launcher.
Okay.
There we go. I can talk today.
The Sleeth, you can see him from here. He activates his vibro blade, and in retrospect, you think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, it did, didn't it? And he is going to melee. So let's go ahead and let's roll initiative. And I think we're to you, Kevin. Roll initiative for us, please. I got a 3. I only did average on initiative this time. Oh.
Better than average for you. My average is 1.
All right. So these two batters are going to have to stop what they're doing and melee with the Sleeth. And one of them connects. That is, he connects. He hits him, not he connects. So let's see.
Connecting is looking for.
Yeah, he stops to look for medkits. He connects. All right, so that is going to be 6 points of damage to our buddy the Sleeth. A paltry 2 points of damage. All right. And let's see. So that is, he's not being shot anymore, at least. There's 2 for you, Rex. Both of those are misses. Here's 3 for Monday. All are misses. Here's 3 for probably sane. All are misses.
Sweet.
And then there's a couple for Do Re Mi, and both of those are hits, actually.
You jerks.
Jerks, that's only 10 points of damage, though. That won't get through your shield.
Yep.
Okay. That ends that fight, and you hear 2 chittering in the language, and one of them pops up with the missile launcher, looking around just in time to see you pointing at them. So roll your attack now, Rex. That will hit him, even though he's undercover.
Nice.
He did not like that a single bit. Monday, go ahead and take your shot.
Okay. Here we go.
Well, I did see it. Okay, there we go. That's a 14. That is a hit.
Okay. And 12.
A modest 12 damage. And finally, Kevin, go ahead.
All right. I'm shooting the same one that Rex shot that was going
Okay.
for the rocket launcher. Okay. 20.
Yeah, I think we're targeting the rocket launcher, dude.
That's a hit.
All right. 19.
Okay, he didn't like that at all. So his fellow is now going to stoop down and pick up the rocket launcher. And I'll roll for our Sleeth buddy here, making an attack with his vibro blade, and unfortunately he misses. The batter ducks under his vibro blade swing. New round, probably sane. Another batter has seized the rocket launcher and is trying to bring it to bear. Are you attacking him or somebody else?
Yeah, I'm attacking him with the dual wield laser pistol until I run out of ammo or pick up the rifle.
Roll them.
All right, so the
This
first
one's
one
gonna
is modified to 2, which is not very good.
It is not.
That was
The
good.
second one
however,
is 16, though.
That's nice.
That's a solid hit on him.
14 points.
He didn't like that, not a single bit. So I'm guessing everybody's just gonna continue shoot at rocket launcher holder.
Yes.
He's the one who put
Rick-
the target on his back.
Rex has to reload.
Okay, so Rex is reloading. How many shots you got left in the pipe there, Kennick?
4.
Okay. Alrighty, and our buddy the Sleeth is going to continue to try and melee these guys. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, and I think we're back around to Yang for initiative. Again, it's only a 3. You only have to beat a 3. Hey, there you go. You guys won an initiative. Woohoo! Okay. Rex, shoot.
No, I'm reloading.
Reload.
Oh, you're reloading. Shoot, Rex. All right. Connect.
Okay.
See if you can make your connection with him. No, you can't. Do re mi.
Your mother was a hamster. And I'm going
Yeah.
to shoot. Nice.
That is a hit. You hit him.
There we go. Okay. 19 again. Nice.
Wow.
A nice amount of damage. Well, he's going to try and kill you right back.
That's okay. Better have tried.
8. Let's see. Your armor class is 3 or 4?
2.
2. Okay. All right. Let's see. That is a miss. It flies over your head and detonates somewhere behind you. Okay. Rex taking a couple of slugs here. Well, trying anyway. Yeah, my grand total doesn't hit you. That is 2 hits there on Monday. You may have 24 points of damage.
Oh,
Man.
That was on Monday.
Yep. That was me.
How many hits you down to there Monday?
31.
Okay. And a couple pop off at you probably sane. I don't think let me double check. Sure as I say it doesn't.
AC3.
Yeah. Let's see. Slug thrower. Where are you, slug thrower? It's a 10. Nope, that is a miss.
Nice.
And I forgot our buddy the Sleeth. He needs to attack. He hits. And that's 25 points of damage. One of them screeches. They are swinging clubs at him. And I think one of them actually does hit. Or no, it was... oof. Yeah, he didn't like that. He got slashed pretty good.
We know he's not going to make it.
Yeah. All right. So, probably saying you are ready to go. Who are you shooting at this time?
Right. So the rocket launcher guy is done.
No, he's still up.
I'll shoot him with both of the laser pistols.
Go ahead and give me a shot. Shots.
That's the -2.
That's
a
a hit.
14. And the -4. -3.
You've never seen a laser beam just kind of sputter out of the gun and arc to the ground, but you did today. Okay. Roll your damage.
11.
And he had gotten shot up pretty good before, so that's enough to take him down.
Sweet.
So, all right. Rex, Monday, Do Re Mi, you guys still blazing away on him?
I'm going to dash
Absolutely.
for
Uh,
Do Re Mi, I'm sorry. Monday's diving for cover. Rex is firing.
Joe is attacking as well.
Do's attacking. Let's roll initiative, and it's your turn, if you would, please, Dooms.
Nice.
You guys are winning the clutch
right.
initiatives when you need to. Now, there are currently no batters near that rocket launcher, so you guys have a target-rich environment in front of you. I'm going to roll for our buddy, the Sleeth.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, he slashes that one again, and it goes down. All right. Blaze away, Rex Dashington and Do Re Mi.
ooh.
Nice.
Yes. That is a solid hit. Look at the hits on that one.
Nice damage too.
Okay, yeah. Didn't enjoy. Does not recommend.
Oh, yeah.
That, yeah. There's so much smoke kicked up and so on from lasers and little bits of stuff that are burning. Who can tell how your beam calamitor is going to be able to handle all that interference, right? It's not your fault.
No.
It's the controller.
That's right. It was
Okay.
burned, right? I know it.
You know it. Okay, so probably Sane, you make it to cover.
Oh, Monday was going to cover, right?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I was
Monday.
going to cover.
Wow, I'm sorry.
69.
Nice. However, with the losses they've taken, holding this street is not that important to them. They are running. Let's see. Just going to do an overall roll. One of them is snatching up the rocket launcher, but they are by and large falling back. When I say snatching up the rocket launcher, I mean in passing, like not like picking it up to keep fighting with you guys. He is just trying to pack it in and just get the hell out of Dodge. Also, do you guys want to fire on them as they run, or what do you want to do?
I definitely want to fire on the guy who's taking the rocket launcher.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
picked up
we'd like
the football.
to get that launcher back.
Yeah, he picked up the
Alright,
football. So
let's roll initiative. It is kill the man with the ball time, and it is probably saying you can take your shots first.
All right.
That's a miss.
That's a 3, right?
Mhm.
Come
They
on.
are in the open, so they do not have the cover. That is a hit.
This is a 15. Nice.
Yeah, that's a hit.
nice.
For
And a
22.
Very nice.
All right. Okay. So let's roll initiative and connect, please. Roll initiative for us. I got a 3.
Ugh.
You got a
Looks like
1,
it's
so
gonna be
he's
a
able to move. He is, let's see, on a 1, 2, 3, he alien Prometheus is it. On a 4, 5, 6, he has a modicum of sense and is heading up a side street. He alien Prometheus is it. He is just running straight ahead away from you because clearly that's the way to escape. We're going to give a fleeing attack for the Sleeth on the one that is trying to run away. He makes that at +4. He hits. That's 25 points of damage. That one howls in pain and is clutching its arm, but running away. So those of you that wish to fire on Rocket Launcher Dude, you may now do so. He has already been shot.
Can I fire from where I'm at?
Oh, that was me.
You said you had dove for cover, so you're still behind cover. So
Oh,
no.
okay. All right.
That 10 is a hit.
All right.
That's a bunch more damage on top of the, what was it, 22 he took, or 27?
22. Yeah.
22. Okay. It's up to you now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Eat that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see that damage roll.
We want that rocket launcher.
18.
He just sprawls out. Your beam severs his spine. He staggers forward under his own inertia. And you hear the clatter as the alloy and polymer rocket launcher falls to the ground. The rest of the batters are scattering into cover.
The quarterback is toast.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, looks
I
like we
suppose
have a
I'll
new
make a
toy.
dash for the rocket.
Okay.
Yeah, while he's doing that, I'm going to see if I can find anything on their bodies that might feed into the rocket launcher.
All right.
For the ones that died.
Well, there is a small box. It looks like a small suitcase with a handle on it, next to where the one with the initial batter using the rocket launcher was standing. It is open, and there are clips of micro missiles in it.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'll definitely grab those.
Okay,
I'll close it first, but yeah.
that's fine.
Take the entire case. It probably fits in there.
Yeah.
There are 2 packs of 4 micro missiles in the case.
Well, I'm gonna hand that over to probably Sane because he's gonna have the ability to use that before they get a chance to attack.
All right. Well, the batters have all.
Well, I mean,
The
for the next time, right? So, because it's Dex.
Yeah, exactly. He can sit there and pump out rockets like nobody's business. Okay, so as far as things that were on the other batters, you actually find. You roughly estimate there's about 120 Domars worth of gold on these batters.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, I mean, clearly they trade amongst themselves, even though they're generally hostile to everyone.
Hey, what did Del Rey Me hand to me? I'm sorry.
I gave you
got
the
distracted.
8 micro missiles.
Oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
basically gave you, like, if you kind of picture like a box magazine for a Browning automatic rifle, big chunky thing. You've got, it's that, and it's got 4 30 millimeter micro missiles in it.
Yeah, so there's 2 of those. Yeah.
Robert Phillips says, the micro
right,
missiles
thank
in the
you.
shotgun. There's a channel that deals with items like the ones we're talking about, and they did apparently you can fit a 12 gauge shotgun shell into a flare gun. You shouldn't. A plastic flare gun is no place for that. But anyway, so you have this micro missile launcher, a few dead batters. You have picked up the stuff. Your buddy the Sleeth is truly, we are mighty warriors, are we not, my friends? Ow! I am afraid that I am damaged.
It's okay. You'll get better with time.
I'll try to bandage him.
Okay, yeah, you can put some bandages on it. He nods and appreciates it.
I'll do the same thing for myself and anybody else that needs it. I don't think.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're not really going to get a hit points back, but you're
I know.
you're not bleeding everywhere at least. All right, so you have the micro missile launcher. Probably sane. Do you want to know how to use that micro missile launcher? Do you want to play the D10
Yeah,
slot?
I mean,
All right.
yeah. Who's best suited to use this particular weapon is what I would ask. I mean, I'm loaded to the gills with weapons.
Anyone can use it. I mean, hell, the batters figured out how to use it. Although, given what you know about batters, they could have started as a tribe 300 strong and had 500 magazines for that thing before they figured out how to use it. So,
Well, I'll check it out anyway.
Okay.
Even if I don't end up with it.
All right. Well, give me a D10 roll.
That'd be a 4.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy enough. It's a long tube. It's about 50 millimeters in diameter, and it's got a sight on it that is not unfamiliar to the sights you've seen before. So clearly, lever it on your shoulder, depress a button on the sight, designate a target. Roll. Give me another D10.
Six.
6. Yeah, that's how you sight it, but how do you get it to lock onto its target? That's what you're trying to sort out. So give me another roll.
Same deal.
Yeah, you're just staying at the same one.
Dude, check this thing out, man, and take all this crap you gave me too.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll try to figure it out.
All right, give me a D10.
It's on the way. I got a -4.
Okay, yeah, you're like, yes, on the shoulder. Turn this knob to, increase the image intensification on the target. Give me another roll.
All right. Delay. That's a 3.
Pull the trigger slightly to lock onto the target. Give me another roll.
And that is a 4.
You're not sure how hard you should pull that, so you wanna give it one more roll.
And it's a 1.
There you go. Yeah, you pull it back until you hear a firm click, and there you go. You've figured out how to use the micro missile launcher.
Okay. Am I the one that's keeping this, or somebody else need?
Congrats, man. Blow yourself up. See who cares.
You're the squad's grenadier.
Okay.
Yeah, and in working it out, there's a fairly robust mechanical mechanism for feeding a rocket into the firing position. It basically just levers like an old firearm, really. And the magazines are skeletal, so it's impossible to accidentally put it in the wrong way. Plus, they're tabbed, so
right.
You'd have to be bound and determined to break this thing. It was made by the lowest bidder for the United States Army 160 years ago, right?
Yes, that's the truth.
You guys dig around in ruins. Eventually, you might find the comic book that was published to teach soldiers how to use it.
Let's check out the cars they were hiding in. See if there's anything in there.
It was just 2 buses that are kind of just coincidentally across the street. They were just using that for cover to ambush you guys with, you think? Okay, so it is getting late in the evening or in the afternoon anyway, and the Sleeth says, "My friends, even though it is only perhaps 10 or 20,000 strides to where there are machines that may aid you, ancient technologies. I fear moving through the city in the dark might be perhaps a dangerous thing in these ruins, should we seek shelter, my wise human friends.
That sounds like a plan. Do you know of any places close by?
No, but perhaps if we find a building that is not under the control of district manager, we would be safe.
That sounds logical.
Okay.
All right, so there are some ruined buildings around you. There's the two buses if you want to crash in those. It's up to you guys. No pun intended.
I think a building probably would be better because there's not as many windows. That's my thought process.
Something with a roof over our head, perhaps.
All right. Just past the buses over on the right, you see a mostly intact building. I forgot to do my traditional roll immediately after combat to see if something came to see what was making all that noise. Sadly, nothing does. So this is
I
a...
guess we'll head over there.
All right. This is a single-story structure, although it is kind of large. It looks like it goes back maybe 50 meters. It's a square building. The front of it is open. Looks like it might have been some kind of trading place, some kind of selling place. But three sides and the back seem to be fairly secure.
All
Are
right,
there
we'll go
any
in through the front
buildings
door.
fully intact right around here or no?
This is the most intact one.
Okay.
All right. Anyone wish to search the building, or are you guys just going to hole up for a while?
I'm chilling.
All right. All right. Who's taking watch? And Rex, are you shutting down your armor for the day?
Yeah, he'll shut down his armor for the evening.
Okay.
I need to get some sleep because I'm pretty damaged. I'm trying not to use one of the charges on the med kit if I can avoid it, but
Okay.
I have no trouble watching. I'll be watching.
Okay. So you'll take a few hours.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. And the evening passes uneventfully. Nothing untoward happens while you guys are on your watch. The sun comes up. The sky is a lovely blue-orange, and you all feel rested. The Sleeth hands out fruit pies to everyone. Let us break our fast and continue.
okay. Did we heal overnight?
No, I mean you're
Okay.
you're lying on the ground in a bombed out building. So no.
You can make 3 death saves and
Yeah.
if you want that.
It was a long rest, so you've gotten all of your cantrips back. We tease because we love to tease. And so you continue your march through the city. And we'll just make a quick handful of rolls here to cover the last couple of kilometers. see if anything fun and untowards happens. It does not. And the Sleeth limps proudly up to a building and points at it. And you think for just a horrifying moment, he has brought you to some place to expose you to gamma rays. Because it's faded pink now, but it was once, you can tell it was red. Building on the side says RAD. And then ACK underneath it. But then he also explains that he's been in. I have seen much technology of the ancients in this place. Had I known that I would meet such great companions and they would be in a need, I would have filled my pack with all that I could survey.
Let's see what we can find in this shack, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
The Redak building.
The Redak building, yes. All right. And you're kind of surprised this place hasn't been more thoroughly looted. There are piles of, now some of they're corroded, obviously not working. There are ancient electronics. There is a strangely untouched display. It's this sort of faded, silvery colored computer of some kind. It's curvilinear. It has a faded screen on it. Does anybody want to check it out? It only has a keyboard. It doesn't have one of the moving pointing devices.
Oh, that sounds like the kind of stuff I like using. All those gestures and stuff with the mice. Yeah, I'll go check it out.
Alrighty. Let's see.
I'll do what I always do.
And you do not.
Darn.
Sorry. Okay. Life, the universe, and everything. This thing does not respond when you push a few buttons on it. It's a strangely handsome piece of technology. Like I said, it's got sort of this curvilinear screen to it. Gently sloping back silver housing, a keyboard, has very good keyboard feedback. Good night, Jorge. Thank you for hanging out. But meanwhile, there are piles and containers and other things to go through here as you like. So let us see what you find. In the Red Hack.
Let's search.
Come on, bubble car parts.
Come on, power armor.
Yeah, I don't think even the Radio Shack of 2167 is going to be selling power armor. Although you never know. You never know.
It may have gotten shipped here by mistake.
Oops. All right. Okay, of the useful stuff that you find, that is not bubble car parts, we're getting to that. Of the useful stuff that you find, there is a underneath a sign that says "For All Robotics." there's a gadget about that long, about that big around, with a myriad of buttons down the front. And probably saying you've actually seen this before. This
Oh,
is,
yeah.
and you know how to use it. This is a control baton that allows you
right.
to control certain automa. You also find chemical energy and solar energy cells, because you got to have batteries at Radio Shack, right?
So where are the mobile phones? Guess it depends on what era of Radio Shack.
Oh, we're going for 1970s, but take tech from the 1970s, but advance it into the future of the 2100s, not
Right.
like normal tech progression.
Yeah,
At
and if
least
they
not
did that, they'd still be in business. Just by the way.
Yeah. All right. So basically, you have a large box of rechargeable batteries that will run small devices. Like if you guys ever find one of the little TVs like Bogo was always hauling around. And also you find a solar energy cell recharger, which you can put these chemical energy cells in and recharge them with daylight.
Cool.
Wow.
Awesome.
Kevin, give me a D10 roll, please. We are rolling on the chart. You are looking at a wall of electronics here.
Okay, I got a 5 or 4 actually.
A 4, okay. Because you think, well, let's see, what do you think? You're looking at some faded, crumbling paper catalogs with shiny, slick pictures here. You think if you search through this mess well enough, it may take you a while. You can get the parts to fix the bubble car.
Yes.
Give me another
Okay.
D10 roll.
-1.
Okay, you find a breadboard that can be used to repair the alluvial dampers. If now you can only find the prefamulated amulite duractance module. Give me another D10 roll.
-2.
You find a set of Coptic wane valves to avoid side spurving. You're almost there. Give me another D10 roll.
It's a 2.
You locate a stator of the Lotus O deltoid configuration. You're like a kid in a candy store. Give me another roll.
And it's a -3.
My God, you've got a hot hand. Okay. Yeah, the Marsal vein. It's there's an entire rack of Marsal veins. You're just like, yoink.
Let's take them all.
Just
All right.
for-
Grab some backups.
Yeah.
Give me one more roll.
We're
Come
gonna
on,
take all the
roll
parts
already.
that we can
There you
find.
go. Guess what? The best roll so far. -4.
And you find you find the crudely implemented logical logarithmic base to build all this stuff on. You now have all the stuff to fully repair the bubble car and take it from sometimes works to most of the time works.
Sounds great.
You have the parts.
Can I write bubble car parts, or do I have to play back the audio so I can figure out what to write down?
You can write bubble car parts, but if
Okay.
anybody's wondering what the heck I'm going on about, let me see if I can find this real quick here. And by the way, we're at 5,346 subscribers. Thank you, everyone who has subscribed so far. I really appreciate it a lot. It does my heart good. And I'm sure our players appreciate the attention. Just don't feed them. All right? Not after midnight. But yeah, so I gotta find this. If you guys don't know about the Rockwell Retro Encabulator, it is an absolutely amazing video. And this thing is as old as the hills, I should point out. So the story behind this, and I threw the link in the chat there, the story behind this is that way back in the late 1940s, lingo, tech speak, tech jargon had become so convoluted that a frustrated engineer in England wrote a paper that is essentially the script for the YouTube video there and submitted it, and it passed. It was clear nobody knew what he was talking about because he was just making crap up. And over the years, different companies and organizations have made gag videos. They've issued papers. I think Dodge actually in the 1960s did a video about it. But the best well known is Rockwell did a video in the 1990s, I think in the early 1990s, where the guy explains the Rockwell Retro Encabulator. But it's fun. You should check it out. So you've got the parts, and now all you have to do is get back across the city with them and start building them into the bubble car. And that's what we're going to do next week. Their real journey begins next week, guys. I'd like to thank my players for playing tonight. I'd like to thank my audience for hanging out tonight. Thank you to Yang Yan Zhao, to Doomsword, to Kennick, and to Kevin. I really appreciate it, guys.
As always.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
great.
game.
You are quite welcome. We will be back on Monday. I will be back on Monday. I may have an interstitial video for you guys here this weekend. I got some cool stuff. I got some cool old school stuff news-wise to tell you guys about. At least I think it's a lot of fun. But regardless of where you go in the universe, you got to watch out for these critters. So keep your head down and keep a lookout for the dreaded owl bears. Peace. I love you all. I'll see you around.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around. Some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle way off course? Naked as a toad all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me to the show.